Wedding dreams basically show that love luck is at its peak. However, if someone who has nothing to do with romance has a dream of a wedding, it is possible that they simply have a desire to get married. The following is an excerpt of the marriage item from the Book of Dream Meaning. A wedding is an event that celebrates the start of a new life and at the same time means that the bride and groom have various responsibilities. In other words, the dream of a wedding implies that happiness will come soon, but we must take some responsibility to get it. What kind of happiness comes depends on the wedding style as follows. Wedding dreams are dreams that only women have. It seems that men rarely dream of marriage. That's how important marriage is to women. Dream meaning, in the case of a religious wedding ceremony. It is likely that you will have great success in your hobbies, work, and study. Dream meaning, for a party-style wedding. Affectionate happiness comes. The possibility of marriage is also great. Deep Psychology Dream Meaning Encyclopedia for Finding the Meaning of Dreams by Sayoko Shirai. Excerpt from Akata Bookstore. The following is an excerpt of the dream item of getting married from the Book of Dream Meaning. Marriage, like a funeral dream, implies a change in your own consciousness, a desire for rebirth or a new start, in a spiritual sense. It rarely represents an actual marriage. When a married person dreams of marrying his current husband or wife, it can imply a major catastrophe or divorce. The desire to get divorced and get married. If you are marrying a stranger, especially the old or the sick, it may imply your sudden illness. If you are an acquaintance, friend, or family member, you may include a predictive message about them. If the dreamer himself is wearing a white dress, it first implies illness or illness. Definitive Edition. Dream Meaning, by Masayume Kajiwara, excerpted from Shufu no Tomo. What does it mean when a wedding comes to your dreams? Aspiration? Or is it a dream of precognition? Apparently, it depends on the wedding situation. We will explain the meaning of dreams of attending a wedding ceremony, preparing for a wedding ceremony, wearing a wedding dress, and dreams of many situations. A wedding dream is a suggestion that your outlook on life and values are changing drastically. It is also a proof that the desire to change the way of life, reset life, and reborn as a new self is born in the depths of the heart. Dream of a married person getting married again. The dream of a married person getting married again is a sign of strong dissatisfaction with the actual marriage. It can be said that it is a desire to marry again and have a different marriage. Also, if the couple is in a bad relationship, it may be a harbinger of separation. If the dreamer is unmarried and thinking of getting married, this dream could be a dream of desire. The strong desire to get married is just in my dreams. The wedding dress worn by the bride, who is the protagonist of the wedding ceremony, symbolizes glamorous and special. Therefore, the dream of wearing a wedding dress at a wedding means that a strong longing for marriage is growing in the depths of the dreamer's heart. It can be said that the desire to want to get married is the dream that came out in the dream. On the other hand, if the dreamer has no particular desire to marry, it implies a growing desire for self-revealing. A wedding dream where you don't know who to marry is a reflection of your desire to change your life. Life has a lot of thoughts and desires that have to do with it. The dream of a big change, the dream of marriage, is a dream when you have the energy to change yourself. After this dream, life-changing events can occur. Especially when the stranger who got married in a dream is a beautiful man or a strong man, it makes a lot of sense. The dream of attending a wedding means getting a chance for those who dream to get lucky. It's also a good dream to show that blessing a lucky person will rejuvenate your luck. Analyzing the desires of dreams, it is the desire to get the power of a lucky person. Especially if the person who dreamed is in good physical and mental condition, his luck is likely to rise steadily. You will have a chance to try what you wanted to do, and you will be able to make a big leap forward. It's a good idea to contact a happy friend and ask if there is a good man. If you dream of having a wedding with your favorite person, you will feel that day is a very happy day. However, it seems that this dream is not a dream that predicts an actual marriage, but a dream that expresses your desire for marriage in a straightforward manner. What is the state of mind when dreaming of a wedding? When a single person still sees a wedding dream, it often shows a strong desire for marriage. However, longing and reality are different. When you dream of having trouble at a wedding, you often have anxiety about the future and mental stress, and it is not very stable. Perhaps it takes effort to make your dreams come true and live the life you want. If you're celebrating someone else's wedding obediently, it's a sign that you're living a fulfilling life. But if you're just celebrating your appearance and feeling jealous of the other person, you're dissatisfied with your real life. Indicates that you are holding The meaning of the dream of having a wedding with ex-boyfriend shows that ex-boyfriend still has some regrets. Also, if there is a person you are currently dating, it may indicate that you are dissatisfied with that person. Sometimes I don't like something about my current partner, so I remember my old lover and beautify or feel nostalgic, saying, I was happy at that time, that person was having fun, probably. If you have a person you're currently dating and you don't have any regrets about him, talk to him. If you in the dream world are the protagonists, have a wedding, and have a bright banquet, your relationship with people and lovers in the near future may also appear in that dream. There will be signs of brightening. However, even if the wedding is held, the air is disturbing, it is not gorgeous, it is a marriage with a person who does not like it, and for some reason it is mentioned as a married person. If you have a dream that you have problems that are difficult to occur in the real world, such as being entangled with other attendees, canceling or postponing the ceremony, or having trouble during the wedding ceremony, you can do it on your own in the real world. It is interpreted as a warning that the problem is approaching. Dream of wedding being cancelled or postponed. A symbol of anxiety in your heart if you dream of a wedding that is supposed to be the protagonist being cancelled or postponed. He seems to have troubles in love and remember the conflict and anxiety about moving forward. Whether you are unmarried or married, you may be dissatisfied with your partner. Don't worry about it alone, it's a good idea to talk to someone first. A dream that there is no partner on the day of the wedding. There are various reasons why the marriage partner does not appear even on the day of the ceremony, but even in a real wedding ceremony, such a happening is unlikely. This scary dream may be a sign of trouble or accident that will happen to you. Be very careful about unreasonable behavior and remarks that do not read the air. Be safe and calm, do not behave in a turbulent manner for several months, and if you have a partner, focus on consideration for the other person. Wedding dreams, with a few exceptions, are basically interpreted as dreams that imply your happiness. Even if there are some uncertainties, your will and your sincere trust in your loved ones will bring good luck. In the case of your wedding dream, when your partner is a dating lover, it indicates that your desire to marry is growing. And if it's a happy wedding dream, I'm teaching you to continue to live smoothly with your lover. By continuing to convey love straightforwardly without hesitation, the luck of the two will rise. Or, if you dream of having a wedding with someone you're not dating, it's a positive desire to improve your relationships. In this case, you may feel anxious because you are not good at relationships and communication, and you may feel impatient to improve yourself. The meaning of a dream of seeing another person's wedding from a distance. The dream of seeing someone else's wedding from a distance reveals the deep psychology of your friends, family, and other people who have a successful relationship or marriage. If you are looking at it with congratulations and happiness, you will have a positive feeling of warmly watching over the couple or couple. Sometimes I also have a desire to be that. It also suggests that the flow tends to be positive for oneself in relationships. In other words, you may have this dream, implying an improvement in interpersonal relationships. The meaning of a dream of preparing for a wedding. The meaning of the dream of preparing for a wedding is that you are in a very stable state both environmentally and mentally. Marriage leaves parents and builds a family. You have to be independent and live a full-fledged life. Even in such a place, it also symbolizes that I now want to be independent. It is also a time when I want to be independent not only from my parents but also from a work perspective. I dream of becoming independent, so I am full of dreams and hopes. I don't think marriage must be a positive person. It means that I am living a positive life now. It shows that we are thinking about the future and acting positively. It can be said that it is a time when both work and private life are fulfilling. Summary: if you dream of a wedding, let's pay attention to interpersonal relationships. The psychological state of dreaming of a wedding means that you have a stronger feeling for someone. If you dream of marrying someone you like, the meaning depends on whether you are dating or not. If you are dating, it means that you have a stronger desire to marry the other person. If you are not dating, it means that one-sided desires will appear. The dream of marrying someone you don't like means you're dissatisfied with your relationships. If you dream of marrying a celebrity or celebrity, it means that you have a strong desire to marry that person. But if you don't like it that much, it implies that the characteristics and feats of the dreamer will manifest itself as your talent. If you dream of marrying a stranger, it implies a big turning point.